It is the goddess naturally over here at Divinely Guided Goddess Reads. And yeah. Let's get into the messages. I heard Scorpio. I got, I don't want to be a follower. I'm a leader. I don't want to be a follower. I'm a leader. I'm the leader. I feel like this is either you. For most of y'all, this is you. You ain't want to be no follower. You a leader. And you want everybody to know that. Tell them don't even play with you like you about to start following nobody. When you ever been a follower? Okay. For very few of y'all, somebody feel like this. Somebody could feel like that your presence is really strong, and that if they not careful, they'll just be doing whatever that you say or will. It's kind of like a do boy, a do girl, you know. And somebody is thinking to themselves, somebody is feeling on the inside that they can't do this anymore, do that anymore. Ooh, what we got? Morning, the world awaits. All right, so we got the morning time here. Somebody getting out of bed, okay? Got water here. At the bottom, sword, make a change. Uh-oh, cut something off. In the morning, it might go down. One morning, it might go down. Somebody might wake up and make this change. Okay. Make this change. Cut somebody off. Make some changes. Cut something off. Cut something that's been holding them down. This could be something that they are doing. Okay. Somebody is like rebel energy is what I'm feeling. All right. At the bottom, we got evil queen. You deserve sugar, not salt. Somebody's not liking what they've been getting. Somebody been doing some underhanded stuff, you know. Some underhanded stuff. We got wings. You never needed those wings to fly. And then we got clover here. Release your guilt. And there could be a situation with somebody who had to break free of something because they just felt so strongly over this. They felt like somebody was trying to overtake them, take them for granted, and not giving them what they deserve. There was some type of backstabbing energy here, or some type of energy where it's just selfish. There could be some selfishness here. And this could be like a tie that had to be severed because it was too intense. The feelings and the urge to break away was too intense for somebody to continue this. They had to set themselves free. And this could have ended up in flames. You know, somebody could feel guilty. Both parties could feel guilty. One person could feel guilty for the things that they have done, and then someone else is, I feel more of the guilt on the person's side who wants to be free. This is a good person, somebody who really values their bond and they're loyal to people but don't know how to say no sometimes, don't stand up for themselves sometimes, just do things for the sake of bond and loyalty and overlook the enormity, the immensity of the pressure from doing it, the time that had to be sacrificed or spent or put into that, the things that they wanted to do that they put on hold in order to, the sacrifices they made on the behalf of another. It's like break away. And this person should be respected, not treated like they are wrong for wanting to break away from this. This person feels wrong about wanting to break away from this, or somebody is Either way, this person feels wrong about this. Whether somebody is manipulating them, guilt tripping them, or where the fact remains that somebody feels guilty for choosing them, being used, coerced. Some changes is coming in the morning. In the morning, somebody finna cut something off. Ain't nothing to cut that, ain't nothing to cut something off here. And maybe this happened in the past. Tell me, for some of y'all, for a lot of y'all, this happened in the past. Some of y'all going through this right now. Some of y'all, this about to come up. You feel a burning sensation where somebody needs to leave or break away from someone because it's too toxic, or it's too much energy here, too much fire. You could be dealing with a fire sign. Somebody could be angry, boiling in the inside. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, you, and maybe even Aquarius energy, Virgo energy, Capricorn. This person will, maybe you fear this, that this person will rewrite the story and make you seem like you're the one. Somebody's rewriting the story here and making somebody else feel like, this is why the guilt is here. Somebody is trying to rewrite the story in order to sabotage, what's going on. This is a classic. This is manipulation. This is lack of accountability on somebody's part, on both parts. One part for doing all the work and being a yes man to someone, wanting to be a good person, but not knowing boundaries, not having boundaries. And on the other end, this person don't want this person to go nowhere. Don't you dare get from up under me. Don't you dare take yourself from me. What's wrong with you? And then let her rewrite, like somebody like to play the victim. Somebody could want to play the victim here. Somebody doesn't like sensitive people. It's like maybe you shines too bright, or you're so innocent. There's an innocence about someone here, and somebody wants to like take it out, wants to like crush that, wants somebody to be broken. And probably because this person has felt broken before and been through so much and all this stuff. But all right, throne, your potential is endless. All right, 45. I feel like people are going to make a fair decision or a fair call on this. People are going to see and already know what this is, even if they're being fed false narratives about you, or someone here twisting the story to make you look like the bad guy. There are going to be people who are going to judge the situation fairly, and they know what to do here, you know. So don't even worry about what people say about you. This is somebody here, purposely putting bugs in people's ears about people and stuff like that. But they really want to get this person to come back, to be up under them, to be, you know, it's just toxic. It's toxic. It's toxic. What is Scorpio's advice? Oh, all right, we got sundress. And this could be difficult for you to do, or this could have been a challenge for you to do sundress. Do it for you. It's like, yeah, you got flaws. You're not perfect. You're not, you're not perfect. You have flaws. Love yourself for who you are, you know. Sometimes you have to be cold, even if it's out of your element, you know. Sometimes You have to switch things up and make changes. And you'll feel so much freer after this. But there's somebody that you have to be cold to. You have to show a side of yourself. And to turn those deep feelings down, you could feel very taken advantage of. You could feel taken advantage of. You could feel like you can't do this no more. What's at the bottom? Yeah, it comes with time and practice. And it may take some while, but I feel like you got this. I feel like it's it's gonna take whatever time it takes for you to feel comfortable with this. You may be out of your element with this individual, but you have to show them a completely different side of you. I'm talking about fully changed, fully different. Even if you have to walk alone, even if there's no one that understands or don't, it's just like you don't care. You're you're worth more than this. And you're so different. You're different from so many people. You stand out from the rest. Like a sore thumb, you stand out. And I was feeling that in the beginning, what I said. Um, Somebody don't want to be. I forgot the message I started this stuff off with y'all. Somebody wants to be a leader. Don't want to be a follower. Somebody wants to be a leader here, and you are definitely uh, the leader in this story. You've always been a leader. You've just been a good person. Somebody here's always been a leader. They're such a good person to other people, though, you know. And sometimes they get confused. There's some type of confusion here. For a lot of y'all, I feel like this was the past. And as I cut the deck, look, learn from the past. There could be like a question in your mind about reconnecting with someone from your past for some of y'all. And this was the story, you know. Give us one card for the collective of Scorpio. What do you want them to know most? Right now, for that most high is good. Judge your mama. What they said. Okay. All right, we got Rhino. All right, we got overcoming the obstacles. We got pushing through, bulldozing through. Okay. Pushing your weight around at the bottom. The miracles are endless. We got another card at the bottom talking about the opportunities being the possibilities being endless here. Is like you could have felt like there was an enormous amount of obstacles as well. You could have felt so burdened. There could have been one thing after the other coming in after you, Scorpio. But it's like you have to learn how to face things head on. Sometimes you had to be out of your element and you couldn't be sensitive. You couldn't be the loving person, or you felt like you couldn't be that you are, and you had to like physically fight your way out of situations, away from the wrong people, away from the wrong energies here. Maybe you could feel like that you have to do that you have to break away from this. Like this ends today. Like I'm getting this ends today. Something can't be put off. Okay. Look, wombat spirit, be at home. The number 11 could be significant. This ain't 11, but the number 11 can be significant. Look at this. Make your dreams real. 56, 11 down here. You know what I'm saying? That before I even looked at that. 5 and 6, that's 11. 11 could be significant, y'all. Um, Even though this wasn't even card 11, but I still said it, huh? So it's like you know something, and it's time to be at home. There's some type of stability that you want. You want to feel comfortable again. You want to feel protected. Sometimes you just maybe want to crawl up in a hole away from everybody and anybody. Sometimes maybe you just want solitude. Sometimes you may feel like the world doesn't deserve you. Sometimes you may find yourself thinking that you don't belong here, that the world doesn't deserve you or your spirit or your loyalty or your greatness. And sometimes you may just want to be comfortable, just want to cuddle up and be at home, be by yourself, be warm, be safe. There could be a dream home here as well. You know, something that you're weaving into being here. It's like you've been given something to say. You've been given a message. You've been given something to say. It's like say it. It's no longer being able to ignore your intuition when it comes to breaking away from people. Good day.